What's up, cognac lovers? Today we are going to try one of the most sought after cognacs in the entire world, one of the most popular cognacs in the entire world, Hennessy XO. If you already don't know, Hennessy is the biggest cognac maker in the world, definitely the most popular. Hennessy has really put cognac on the map. I mean, you can go anywhere, any restaurant, grocery store, you'll be able to get Hennessy. They're kind of the golden standard for cognac. And that's why they are so popular, because their stuff is just really the standard of what cognac, can taste, and really it kind of puts like this, like if you flat out don't like Hennessy, you might not like cognac, right? It's just the standard. And today we are trying their XO bottle. I have the mini bottle here. This cost me about $20. Why I don't have the large one? Well, that bottle costs around $200 for the $750, and right now, guys, I am not trying to spend that on this because I'm going back to cognac. Yes, I was invited back for a cognac festival in Bordeaux, but Bordeaux is right near Cognac. I am going to be filming so much content, like seriously. If you've ever wanted to see Cognac France, I've been before in 2022. It changed my whole world, and the reason I started this channel in the first place. I visited Hennessy. Actually, I'm gonna put some footage right here. I visited Hennessy in 2022, and I'll put some footage right here so you guys can see a little bit of Hennessy.
Perfect.
My time at Hennessy was fantastic. I did an unboxing of their LeBron VS, and I'm looking to do more reviews, but this is kind of the gold standard. Here's the bottle, and I'm glad to even make this size because really, I mean, it's not a cheap bottle. $200 is a lot of money, guys, for a bottle of alcohol. So I absolutely get it. And so for them to offer this, at least you guys can go out and try this. So if you want to see more Hennessy reviews, let me know down in the comments and like this video. Maybe it'd be good. I can get another one of these and we can do Remy Martin XO versus Hennessy XO. That would be awesome, right? So hit that like button. I am very, very excited. Well, I have my laptop up real quick. To give you guys a little background about Hennessy in this bottle specifically. So this is their XO, and XO in cognac means that there's a minimum of 10 years of aging in French oak barrels for this cognac. So a minimum of 10, but I'll tell you guys, you will find that most XOs are vastly above that, or the blends they're in are vastly above that. So specifically for going to Cognac Expert Year, if you're ever looking for information about cognac, go to cognacexpert.com. Like this blend of eau de vie is around almost 40 years old in this bottle. They don't give a, so this is has to be a minimum of 10, right? But it says in the blend, and there's over 100 different cognacs in Hennessy XO. It ranges from 10 to 70 years. Now, will they tell you how much 70 years in this? No. But clearly, as you'll see, if you ever tasted it, there's definitely some older cognac in this blend, which also you look at the color, it's very, I've always enjoyed that. The reason why Hennessy also is so famous because their stuff is so, it's nice. Like the bottles, the glasses. I tried their Paradis, which is a $1,000 bottle. And I think it's about 60 years old. It's pristine. So that's also, Hennessy does get style points for me. Their stuff is always just very, very classy. Cheers. And look at that. Just look at that. That color is beautiful. All right. A dark amber on the color. This is really beautiful. It's got legs too. And again, this bottle was $20, this 50 milliliter. I picked it up at my local store, but I'm sure you can find it anywhere near you because that's one of the benefits of the big brands of cognac is that you can get them anywhere. So if you enjoy them, you should be able to always get them. Kroger, like literally anywhere. So, beautiful color. Let's go on to the nose. Ah, it's just good stuff. This, I immediately on the nose, I get lots of plum. Jammy plum, fig. A little vanilla. A slight undertone of some baking spice there. Very subtle, very subtle. Slightly cinnamon. I get a lot more cinnamon on like a Remy Martin XO. I find their stuff a little bit more spicy. Not like hot spice, like baking spice, cinnamon, rye spice. But yeah, not too much going on the nose, but what's there is nice. Very pleasant. Plum, vanilla, cinnamon. Really nice. You know, it's not the most complex nose, but it doesn't need to be. It is good. Let's dive in, guys. Cheers. Cheers to Henny. Wow. Definitely older cognac in this blend for sure. I drink a lot of older cognac, as you'll see in my videos, but I drink a lot of older cognac. And tasting this, there is clearly older cognac than 10 years old in here, easily. So they're not lying, you know, about maybe 40 for sure. It's definitely older. And I might, you know, and that also goes into the price, around $200 for the full bottle. You are getting a little bit older cognac. But the price of XOs varies a lot, and that'll be a whole separate video. Plum, like a warming plum, jammy cooked plum. More of a, yeah, like that's what I'm getting. Jammy cooked plum, has some sugar to it, like a plum jam. A little cinnamon. It's sweet, and it is a sweeter cognac. And also, one thing, I know some people are iffy about this, but genuinely, this is a smooth cognac. I know some people don't like using that word to describe the spirits, but the way you describe your spirits is the way you enjoy it, right? So this is a really, really good drinking experience. Like, there is no bite. It is pleasant. And that's a testament to Hennessy's blending. That Hennessy's been around for a long time. I don't know the exact dates, but I know they are one of the older cognac houses. So, I mean, it clearly shows in their cognac. They know what they're doing. This is smooth. Not an ounce of bite. Just really, really great drinking experience. And that's something I've always gotten from every Hennessy product. Like, seriously. And that's why you can't go wrong. They know what they're doing. And they're the biggest brand for a reason. Like, think of Hennessy like the Buffalo Trace. For my bourbon watchers out there, think of Hennessy like the Buffalo Trace of cognac. Like, they don't make a single bad product, right? It's consistent, it's standard, and it's good. Is it the best? Right, up to debate, right? But you cannot go wrong. Like, if I'm going to introduce someone to cognac, I know they've heard of Hennessy, right? So I have no problem. You know, I have no problem recommending it because this is good. It's good. And like I said again, I'm glad they offer small bottles because it's not a cheap bottle. Wow. Not much, I will say, if I had to say anything, you know, because the palate is pleasant. Like I said, plum, jammy plum, vanilla, a little cinnamon. The palate is nice, and there's not really there's not a single bad thing I can say about the palate. I really can't. The one thing I could say is that if you're looking for a cognac with a bold finish or a more complex palate, this won't be your favorite, as it's smooth. You get the notes you get, but it's not a complex cognac. Like, I think I've had vintages that are very, very complex. Higher ABV, right? But if I had to say anything, this isn't the most complex pour there is in Cognac. It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's simple, but you're getting very 3-4 pronounced notes that are very well. Like I said, that's a testament to the blending. Over 100 eau de vie is what they call it, but that's like 100 different cognacs to make this blend. They know what they're doing because they really got it down to a science how they want their cognacs to taste. Yeah. So I have to give any knock to this Hennessy XO. Not the most complex and not much of a finish on it either. Kind of just, you drink it, it's pleasant, but yeah, the finish did not a great finish, I would say. But overall, this is perk approved. It's a good XO. It's the standard. It really is the standard. And I know some people can get in the way of bashing the big brands, right? Or what's popular. I know in the bourbon world, people can really kind of get down, Buffalo Trace, and because it's popular, it's overrated. But genuinely, getting the cognac, they're the big dogs for a reason. This is really good. It's excellent. Really, it's a really good XO cognac. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to try this, you can pick up the small bottle for $20. I would absolutely recommend this at full price. It is really good. Not the most complex. I would definitely say you could probably find, you're going to have a hard time finding, that's not a bad price really for what you're getting. If you're looking for something smooth, pleasant, it's a great drinking experience, this is the bottle for you. And I would highly recommend this to people who are looking for an older cognac and want a nice bottle too. Because obviously it's kind of hard because it's a small bottle, but the full-size bottle, it's beautiful. You can put that on your bar, it looks nice. So, that definitely adds to the cost as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you would like to see me put Hennessy XO against Remy Martin XO, who I would say is probably the next biggest brand, and remember, I am visiting Remy Martin when I go to Cognac in November. So guys, stay tuned, share this with your friends. You're not going to want to miss seeing Cognac France. I'm going to be walking tours, videos. I have so many things planned. I don't want to spoil everything, but it's going to be crazy. I'm very excited. Guys, interviews, secret tastings, like seriously, I have decked it out. So make sure you like this video, share this with a friend, and yeah, can't go wrong with Hennessy XO. It's Henny.